Ah, ah. Wait 40 minutes? Skateboarding with walking canes? Walking canes? Okay. Is it like something? Something? Hydrate, yes. How you imagine it. I won't be talking too much because our voice is super. I've got some tea, got some water. I'm gonna just chill. Setting up to do the other thing because, I mean, obviously our body's like, doing a thing. Well, I think vibing and cleaning, doing some power wash simulator, hiking sticks. Oh, that's cool. Really cool. Anyways, run some music. I want to just vibe. Here's not too loud for you guys. Good. I tried to play this one with Liz and it didn't work out. And before people ask, the ping tubers, because this game is a resource hog, it really, 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 really likes to have all of the RAM. It doesn't like to be denied even the slightest amount of RAM. Oh fuck! I closed the fucking that. But yeah, if you're like, hey, why are you a guy? It's because I'm William and that was Nick's, and we both feel like shit. But oh, I need to check the requirements. Beautiful. Sorry, I always gotta check the achievements because oftentimes there's some clean the pumpkins first and then you have to do the entire fucking map again. Cricket? Trying. Aww. How'd you tea? It's pretty good. I really do. Hi, Big Bucks.
Under a parking lot sunrise with a girl who says that she might just have me wanted. We're until then I'll wait. It's a little bit late. It's a little bit late, but when I'm with her, it just feels right. I say I've been running around, I'm exhausted, but when I'm with you, it feels like I've been in a sick house. She said I don't really mind being put under for you. I'll be waiting for the sunrise, and it's a parking lot sunrise with a girl who says that she might just have me wanted. But until then I'll wait under a parking lot sunrise with a girl who says that she might just have me wanted. But until then I'll wait under a parking lot.
I just squeaky. I wasn't expecting this to actually be cute. I was actually expecting it to be really creepy. But the Halloween decorations are actually really cute. This game does have a couple of, like, horror-themed mats, and I just assumed it was gonna be one of those. But instead it's, like, really cute and, like, adorable. Well, I'm just letting you know why I'm squeaking. It's not going to be a common event if I ever get better. No? Some people are going to be way less likely to complain if you do it at 6 a.m. than earlier. Ladders are the devil. No, seriously, like, in this game, one of the worst things you can do is place a ladder, because once you've placed it, you will grab it from 400,000 miles away and be attached to it all of a sudden. Or worse, you'll pick it up and then place it where you're working, and then you're gonna be attached to it when you don't want to be. So yeah, generally speaking, everybody who plays this game gets fed up with the ladders almost immediately and never uses them again. Save the scaffolding. Fuck the scaffolding. It's a nightmare. You don't stick to it, but it's just large and in the way, and it's a little glitchy, and it's hard to spray water through. So yeah, almost everybody parkours to clean in this game. Certainly there's probably people who do use the ladders and shit, but fuck the ladders, they're terrible. No, never use the step ladders either. Because again, you're gonna pick them up when you don't want to. And then they're gonna be in the way when you don't want them to be. So yeah, I just leave everything of that kind away. Unless I absolutely cannot parkour to where I want to get to. You don't have that problem? So, good for you! I hate letters in this game and I never use them. So cute. Well, I'm playing with a keyboard, so that might make a difference.
Yo, listen, oi. Run that again, I'm shelling them. Flow galactic, cool man Bellingham. Man, I got love in Krakow and Birmingham. The gal love me, but I keep hurting them. I'm a twat, got the chat. Bit of this and bit of that. I'll run up in your yard with a Polish left. By the time we're done, it won't be your flat, like flat. Tie up, jet, fly up. Man, marking a tart in a raid Maguire. Hardest skis in the game, Dan Dyer. Got loads of heat like a shit hair dryer. And again, I'm a big game player. Fly your sister out to Marbella. Treat her nice to a vampire and a Chardonnay and a pack of Stella. We make it bang like shotgun. Bottles on tap, let me pop one. We make it bang like shotgun. And if you want lyrics, I got some. We make it bang like shotgun. Bottles on tap, let me pop one. We make it bang like shotgun. And if you want lyrics, I got some. We make it bang like shotgun. Best dressed in a rave like got one. Nah, I ain't got a wife, but I want one. Pink sweets and a dance might pop one. Aye, this one loud is kicking. That one's fine like parking tickets. Chatter up like what's your digits? Off the goose, forgot my lyrics. Getting silly at the function. 2 pints of beer and my
Feel
brain
like
can't function.
pose?
Drive fast,
I don't know what
stop at the
posing
junction.
means.
See, I don't need introduction. Yo, they already know what I'm on. Won't slow down, but I just carry on. I make tunes for the gal and tunes for the dons. We make it pop off every single time that we're on. We make it bang like shotgun. Bottles on tap, let me pop one. We make it bang like shotgun. And if you want lyrics, I got some. We make it bang like shotgun. Bottles on tap, let me pop one. We make it bang like shotgun. And if you want lyrics, I got some. We make it bang like shotgun. Bottles on tap, let me pop one. We make it bang like shotgun. And if you want want lyrics, I got some. We make it bang like shotgun. Bottles on tap, let me pop one. We make it bang like shotgun. And if you want lyrics, I got some.
You know what a pose is. When you sit still and let someone take a picture of you. Other than that, no. Oh, you mean like in like in Fortnite? Like Fortnite dances, you mean? Similar to Fortnite dances. They're saying it's like, it is Fortnite dances, but like that. Where you like, pose. I'm old and sick. Just explain it to me, bruh. Okay. My boomer ass is like failing here. I usually don't play that kind of game. This is literally the only 3D game that I can play, and it's because I can stop moving. Because most 3D games make me super nauseous. And you might be like, well, I've seen you play. No, you see Nyx play 3D games. Nyx does the vast majority of them. And the only reason why this one works is because I can, like, defocus my eyes when I'm moving a little bit. And then I just stand still and clean. And it's less awful. You only do one thing and then you stay like that. Not sure what kind of game that would be, but okay. The only thing I can think of is like when you're doing like an art reference thing. Okay, so like what I said, when in real life, if you're going to take a picture of someone, you say make a pose, and you stand still and they take a picture of you. That's the only posing I know. I'm not sure what you're getting at, bro. I don't know any games that are like that, other than like art reference, which are not really games. They are for art reference, where you pose a little model so that you can draw from it. So what are these pose games you're talking about? I don't see why it would be remotely fun to play a pose game. I may have misread what you said before, but I'm pretty sure you asked me if I like pose games. You like posing? Game-wise. Posing. Game watch. I mean, there's also the concept of being a poser, where you're like, say you're good at something when you're not. Which I guess could apply to the fact that I don't fucking like using ladders, but every YouTuber I've seen who does speedruns of this game, they don't use ladders. They absolutely 100% ignore the ladders and just fling themselves at the object and clean it. Try and explain it with more words instead of less. And talk like you're talking to the dumbest person in the world. Lots of words, dumb audience. And maybe I'll understand what the hell you're trying to say. Hey, bunch of grass, how you doing? Sorry about my voice. I got a sore throat. Well, there's two different kinds of emote. There's an active emote in a game where, like, you can, like, sort of, like, right-click and your character might activate. But there's also emotes, like emojis, where in the chat you can put an emote. Usually it's an emoji, but it could also be animated and be more like a regular emote. But I'm not sure what that has to do with gaming so much. Whether what that has to do with this game I presume you were trying to maybe say you can emote in this game, which I think I knew that. Okay, are you talking about the fact that my avatar is hopping back and forth and doing different poses? Like, when I talk, I you know, wave my hand sort of thing? If you're asking why I look like a gay autistic guy flapping his hands, that's the idea. And yes, I'm the one who drew it too. Like, I had no excuse. I did that on purpose. Okay, so it's not about my avatar emoting. All right. That's true. So, okay. If this isn't about a game and it's not about my avatar, you're asking, am I a model in real life? No, I'm a big fat fatty fat. And housebound. I literally, it's only my house. Hell, I rarely leave my room. I scream, I eat, I sleep. That's what I do. This is the best 30 questions ever, because I still have no idea what you're referring to. And I count this as just me being dumb. Trust me, you are probably saying, and everybody else has caught on to what the hell you're talking about, but I am still lost, because I don't have any brain cells. Every time you're You're explaining, okay. But you asked a question. Am I just... You said... You like posing. Game-wise. You like posing. Game-wise. Those two sentences might not be related, but I feel like they might be. But if you're like talking about, do I like randomly posing, I don't know, in a mirror? No, I don't, because it hurts. Everything hurts. Oh, fucking, god damn it, found the scaffolding. Oh, I understand. So it didn't refer to the previous sentence, it referred to the next sentence. Gotcha. Gotcha. And no, I don't. Chronic pain prevents me from doing much posing.
Can't kill what I've become. I scream until I'm numb. Now with the summer skies, you're gone. There's nothing I can do or say to get to you.
Okay. And the answer is yes. I think of you every time it rains. One drop is all it takes. And it's pouring, it's pouring, it's pouring, it's pouring, it's pouring, it's pouring, keeps pouring and pouring. I'm screaming at the ceiling. Every word's a twisted feeling. Feelings I can't let go. And the thunder keeps calling. The raindrops won't stop falling. Falling down on the floor. Well, then I guess you could, I could say, why do you bring it up? Would watching a 2D character fall from a height be hard for you? No. No, I said no. No, I've never seen the alter ego animation at all. I do not even know what it is. Yeah, I still have no idea what you're talking about, because once again, you have said something completely off kilter. Are you talking about individual animation frames of a 2D character falling down a cliff? And, like, the character does a pose before they fucking fall? Like, Coyote Time style, like, Wile E. Coyote falls off a cliff and, you know, salutes the camera before he falls down, sort of thing. Why do you bring it up in the first place is my first question. Like, part of me is like, do you think that my motion sickness can be solved by watching, I don't know, a character in 2D falling down? You were gonna skateboard, and I gather at the top of a ramp, do a pose as you, like, you know, go up, come down sort of thing? Is like someone gonna take pictures of you, or you just do it sort of like for fun? You'll strike a pose while you're in the air sort of thing? You have like 3 different people in my system all trying to figure out the puzzle of why you brought up posing, what it's got to do with anything, and why does this keep just getting added in more strange things? I swear to God, when I don't understand something and I ask questions to get answers because I am deeply curious, the response of, well, I'm leaving, so let that fester forever in your subconscious is such a thing. Holy crap. Like, what were you gonna do? Like, to me, like, skateboarding and posing is like Skate 3, Jesus getting flung off a cliff. But I hope you don't do that, because he usually crash lands. Be safe.
pretend that we know it all. We wanna pretend that we know but it's only the farthest.
Portals, motorheads, sluts, waste stories, dweebies, dickheads. They all adore. They think he's a righteous dude.
We do think you're a righteous dude. Sorry about my voice, I don't have much of it left. But I will give you a shout out. Hopefully you were having fun. Definitely go check out Sauce Kiosk. Boom, some backpack battles. Very nice. Well, welcome on in. If you need to raid and run, totally understandable. Definitely go get something to eat, something to drink, all that good stuff. And, yeah. Welcome on in. My name's William. I'm from the Dembi system. We have DID in real life. We use VTuber technology to help you guys tell us apart. And today, playing some Powerwash Simulator. Been a hot second since I played it. Doing one of the bonus levels. I've never done it before. When Liz and I tried to do it together, it crashed. Over and over again. Which seems to happen in co-op from time to time with really big maps, which I guess this is considered to be big enough to be a problem. Hey, Shotgun. Sorry, I don't have much of a voice. I've got one sitting beside me. I have been having some. Mostly just waiting for the day to start in the house so that I can get up and do stuff. Waking people up. Once that's going, then I will go to bed. Because obviously, still need more rest. Oh. Oh no, that's no good at all.
Getting used to quiet when the noise dies down. I can see the damage when I look around, but I'm still here breathing, so I'm here for now. If I could step outside my head and tell myself what I know now. Find something you believe in. Find someone who will leave when everything you build starts breaking.
Oh no. Has it been less than 24 hours? Because you may be able to still get the WSIB forms. If anybody who was like working with you, who heard you complain about your back, can vouch for you, you should still be able to get those forms if it's been less than, I think it's 48 hours after the accident they need to be submitted. My dad may have gone through this rigmarole at one point in time in his life. Nope. No, you can still report an accident at the time. You should. Please do. If it's nothing, it's nothing. But if it's something, then WSIB has the information. Please. It might be nothing. You might be feeling a lot better tomorrow. Or that might not get better. And the worst thing you can do is not have filled out the paperwork. Yeah, look up the paperwork. I don't remember what the hell it's called. You can probably find some of the forms on the WSIB website. Like, last thing you want is for the government to have any reason to fuck with you with a claim. For people who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, the Canadian system for reporting workplace insurance, because it's a public insurance here, it's got some really specific rules about like when things need to be reported by. They need to be signed by like the manager that was on task that day. You need to fill out a report. You need to talk about whether or not what happened was due to workplace safety related, or whether it was like a risk that you took that you knew and were trained not to do, which sucks when it's something that, you know, you weren't asked to do it, but you definitely needed to do it, and definitely needed to get done, and there definitely wasn't any safety equipment installed, and yeah, that situation fucking sucks. My dad hurt his back. It was a matter of the equipment that was supposed to be safety was not safetied properly, and his boss didn't want to sign the paperwork because it would prove wrongdoing on his part, and he didn't want to get fined. which resulted in my dad having to go to court like 500 fucking times with a hurting ass back. But in his case, like, he was a mechanic, so when you're dealing with like cars and trucks that are up in the air, and you need to pull the motor out, generally there's a joist that does that. The chains on the joist are supposed to be weight rated to a certain amount, and they were not. So something on those chains broke, and my dad did not try to catch the falling motor, but he had his hands on it anyway because he was working on it. So he managed to get himself out of the way and not get fucking crushed by it. But because he was still holding on to it, it pulled his back as it fell. He let go of it, but it fell so fast and it was so heavy that it permanently damaged his back. And that's how fucking fast you can go from being able-bodied to no longer able-bodied. The worst thing in the world is when you've got a fucking cock-block-ass motherfucking manager who's like, this is my fault, but I don't want to fill out the paperwork. And it's like, I also went through it with my fucking manager at McDonald's, that bitch. She wouldn't let me prepare the muffins down in the fucking walk-in where it would have been easy to do. Instead, she made me haul up fucking buckets of fucking muffin batter. Yeah. Greasy environment, heavy bucket, not so great, hurt my back. Fortunately, it wasn't a permanent injury, but I was like, okay, well, I want to fill out the paperwork. She's like, well, I'm not filling out an accident report. That wasn't an accident. I'm like, it was an accident, because I got hurt. The fuck? Hello, Loke the cat. It was fine. I reported her to her manager, so fuck you, bitch. I was like, can you fill this out? And she's like, I will make her fill it out. And then was I allowed to make the muffins anymore? No, they got one of the guys to do it instead. Because, you know, causing other people to get injured because, you know, they're guys and I guess stronger is such a smart idea. Nobody else is gonna slip on slippery grease-covered stairs with a giant, what, it was like 5-gallon pail? 10-gallon pail? No, 5-gallon pail. Sounds right. A 5-gallon pail of fucking muffin mix. Jesus Christ. But you know what actually got them to stop forcing people to bring that shit upstairs? Because our walk-in was underground. You know what they finally did? That manager herself brought it up. And she didn't like the fact that it was heavy. Gee, I wonder why. She did get it up safely. She did make the muffins. But then she left it on the floor. And you cannot fucking do that. Because it's warm. And the muffin mix has yeast or baking soda or some activator in it that makes the muffins puff up. So if you sit there and you leave the damn muffin batter barrel right beside the fucking oven, guess what happens? Barrel exploded. Muffin mix everywhere. Absolutely fucking hilarious. And then they were like, oh, you know, well, I guess it'd probably be best if we did this downstairs to keep the batter cool. No shit. Fucking morons. Yeah, and guys, that is true too, and that's actually one of those things where, well, I wasn't technically management, I just was part of it, sort of thing, but like, my roommate hurt himself at my job, and I was like, you fucking need to fill out an accident. I don't want to fill out an accident report. I'm like, no, we're filling it out. So like, well, you weren't even there, so you can't force me to do it. And I'm just like, and if you're permanently injured by this, I don't want to be the one who didn't tell you to fill it out. I always tell people to do it, because holy shit, WSIB, they are fucking ferocious, both in claims and in trying to make sure that nobody's making false ones. Always fill out your damn paperwork. Even if it's nothing. And it's filled out, and it's done, and it's submitted, and they know. And if it comes to nothing, not a problem. They would rather have a report that goes nowhere than a report that never gets submitted, and then you're trying to make a claim about an injury from like months ago and they don't know when it happened or if it was preventable or if there was some sort of intervention that needed to happen at your workplace or. That's why they get so fucking pissy about it. Ain't we all, man? Ain't we all? We all getting old. Like, bitch, I'm a Toys R Us kid. I don't want to get old. Oh my god, I saw the funniest fucking comment where someone was just like, I really don't think that My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, is good for little kids. Is good for little kids because it's too scary for little kids. And I was like, okay, one, I know that you are either too young to remember Gen 1 My Little Pony, or you're a guy and you might have been old enough, but you definitely didn't watch it because, like, your little sister watched it, and that was just uncool. Let me break it down for you. I still have nightmares about the My Little Pony movie, okay? It's not too scary. There is nothing in My Little Pony Friendship and Magic that is remotely scary, okay? Discord's amazing! Like, there's a scene in the first My Little Pony movie where this tidal wave of screaming, moaning, purple sludge comes rolling over the hill, and, like, it's devouring, like, living creatures that are screaming and trying to, like, and, like, people fall in and they're, like, grabbing each other and, like, fucking no sort of thing, and then like people get up high enough that like they get out of the flood zone, and like they're like sitting there, and like some of them have gotten splashed with it, and then it like drains their personality and makes them into like mean, apathetic, depressed as fuck, and like they're saying things like, you know, we should probably just sit here and let it eat us. Like, okay, like, that's fucking horror, okay? That is horror. And ain't nothing like that happening in Friendship is Magic, okay? I'm, like, outing myself as somebody who watched way too much of that, but I'm allowed. I watched the original show, alright? Oh, yeah, and the whole concept of, like, well, yeah, but, like, what about Tyrek in the last season? I'm like, did you watch the My Little Pony movie? Where Tyrek was a Satan equivalent being summoned by 3 witches who were using the magic of ponies to fuel their magic. Are you fucking with me right now? Saying that his barely menacing ass has anything on Gen 1 Tyrek. Fuck you. I mean, the thing is, like, this was back in the day before they had concerned children's advertisers, and they had teams of psychologists, like child psychologists, looking and watching every single episode of everything, right? There was a period of time before that happened, and everything that came out for kids during that time was iffy as shit. Like, I mean, think about the first Transformers movie. Spoiler alert. It came out in 1985, so I think it's fine if I fucking talk about it. But if you haven't watched it and you really want to, spoiler alert. Okay, Optimus Prime fucking dies. He fucking dies. Optimus fucking Prime dies. I might be slightly traumatized by that movie, okay? He died. He died. And not only that, like, it wasn't even a, you know, he died in a, like, no, he died slowly and terribly. And, like, the Autobot that was chosen to go to be the leader after him, you know, like, is like, he's not a kid, but he's, like, kind of, he's young-coded. You know, basically, like, Optimus passing the fucking torch to Rodimus, and, like, fucking, a fucking hot rod, but, like, his name becomes Rodimus Prime. I just, anyways, yeah, no. It's just not traumatizing the way early 80s children's media. Yeah, but he got brought back. Oh, like, to be fair, I actually did watch the first couple of frickin' Michael Bay movies, mostly because they had gotten back the voice of Optimus to be Optimus, and that made me very happy. I mean, at least he's Optimus. But when he died in that, I was like a little shell-shocked. And then they brought it back, and I was like, I'm still gonna cry right now because, yeah, anyways. Oh my god, somebody asked me today, you know, what do you think about pineapple on pizza? I'm like, oh, I'm Canadian, so, I know my answer is not the one that most people have. To be fair, I was actually a little infuriated because, like, as I recall, though it may not be true because, you know, I may have fan-fictionized it. I know I've done that with certain media before. Where, like, some questions don't get answered, so I come up with the answer, and then I watch the movie again, I'm like, wow, that really wasn't really part of that, was it? But I seem to recall they actually kind of established, like, Hot Rod as being, like, standing up and being more of a leader, so, like, the fact that there was no establishment like that in the Michael Bay movie kind of made me, like, I was pretty sour about that. I was sort of like, wow, so we're killing Optimus and we don't even have this whole, like, breakthrough where Hot Rod's, like, taking charge and being a good leader, and then they brought it back. I was like, oh yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, pineapples, yes. Anchovies, I've tried anchovies. I can tolerate anchovies, but I don't prefer them and won't order them. I've tried it. Like, I tried a bunch of different ways of having anchovies, but they're just too salty and overwhelming, which is a shame because I feel like you could probably put fish, to be disgusting. You could probably put fish on a pizza, I'm just saying. Well, I feel like you could. I'm not sure what kind you would do. Like, there's gotta be... But, like, to me, the logic stands. You could put almost anything on a pizza. On a North American-style pizza. Not an Italian-style pizza. Those are their own fucking thing. And... yeah, I'm talking about the abomination that is North American pizza. Because Canada's included in the abomination level, because it isn't the same fucking food. I didn't even think about ketchup. I heard that the other day. Who the fuck said that? I think Colbert said that. And like, it depends on the type of hot dog. If it's a cheap ass hot dog, like bitch, I'd cover that in everything. Like anything that can go on the hot dog, if it's a cheap ass hot dog, it's getting the works because I don't really want to taste it. But if it's like a really good hot dog, like it's got like damn quality, it's like one of those ones where like if you like, I don't know how to explain it, but like when you get a really good hot dog from a vendor, like put a little bit of mustard on that, maybe some onions, pickled onions, so good. But if you don't have pickled, just raw white onion, I'm weird that way. Yes, maybe relish, maybe, but like you put it on, and then like if I say hot dog sweat, there's no good way of making that word work, but I'm just like, I don't understand how to explain. You know what's a good dog? If it's got a, if it's got that taste, you know? But it's like the moisture that's sort of like on the outside of the dog is good. Well, that's kind of cool and effective. Oh yeah, I was trying to explain to someone the other day, speaking of ketchup, how long Canadians can hold a grudge. So a bit of background. Well over 10 years ago, because I think it happened in like 2013, 2014. In Ontario, Heinz bought ketchup plants. It had been owned by like Heinz Canada, but basically it changed hands to like Heinz US. So they bought it, and you know they bought it basically on the condition that they would keep the factory open. Like they promised to keep it open. They promised to continue using Canadian tomatoes to make the fucking ketchup. And you know they agreed. Yes, you can do this. Yes, you can make this purchase. Because you're coalescing your the Canadian version of Heinz into an American version. So you're definitely gonna keep this factory open. And they said, yes, we're gonna fucking keep it open, no worries. And we'll definitely plant those tomatoes. We definitely want you to still keep planting tomatoes. We're definitely gonna keep this open. And as soon as they owned it, they had it for about a month, and then they fucking closed it because, well, fuck you, Heinz. So basically, the entirety of at least Ontario, I don't know about the rest of the fucking country, but Ontario basically went batshit. Everybody pissed off. Everybody getting rid of Heinz. Everybody telling every grocery store to get Heinz off the fucking shelves. Nobody wants to buy Heinz. We don't even care that this particular Heinz actually was made in Canada from Canadian tomatoes. No more Heinz. Fuck this shit. And what happened was French's mustard. So French's, which I don't know if Americans have French's mustard, or they probably do. French's mustard stepped up and basically went, okay, hear us out. Technically, we do have a recipe for ketchup. If we bought the factory and we use the tomatoes that are growing in the fields that, you know, these farmers would otherwise have to throw out because they're like commercial tomatoes, they're not for retail sale, you know, like if we did that, would that be okay? And basically the government of Ontario was like, yeah, definitely. If you want to do that, you can fucking do that. So they bought the factory. They bought all the tomatoes. They made Heinz fucking Heinz fucking ketchup, or not Heinz. French's ketchup, and yeah. So like up until like hell, COVID, I literally have seen people from Ontario notice that a restaurant is serving Heinz and leave. Like, literally say, I see that you've got a Heinz bottle here. We don't support places that use Heinz tomato ketchup. We can't patronize here. And I was like, 10 years later. But yeah, I'm sure that our perpetual levels of salt will not apply to anything that's currently going on in the real world. Ooh, chili ketchup. That sounds good. To be fair, I did actually take quite a liking to French's ketchup. Not bad. You just got home? You're in Vancouver? Nice. Man, it makes me think of it like, you know, people who are like, I have a bucket list, and I'm like, I don't even have a bucket. One thing I always wanted to kind of do is maybe be a tourist in New York City. That would be really cool. Eat a good hot dog, have some good pizza. Smile at a bodega cat, but not pet it, because I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to pet them. Actually, I heard that they like tried to ban bodega cats very briefly until they realized what a stupid idea that was. Oh, we can't have bodega cats. I'm like, do you want rats? Because this is how we end up with rats. Bodega cats have a job. It's not just yeah, cute cat in the store looking cute. It's literally pest control. Am I in Toronto? No, I'm about an hour out from Toronto. Have I ever been to Woodbine? Yes, but not for horse racing. My dad used to race cars. And Woodbine, at least at some point, had a racetrack near it, like a race car racetrack near it. So yes, kind of. But because I was too young, I couldn't get in to see the fucking horses. I wanted to, because we were there anyway, but yeah, it's gambling or something. Like, I just want to watch the horses go. Fuck. As a note, that may have been a lie I was told as a child because they couldn't afford to actually go in there. But I suspect that wasn't actually a lie. Because it makes sense. Like, it is gambling stuff. What horses? Ooh, cool. I'm like actively trying to think of like the last time I like it was decades ago that some relatives of mine hauled me to a casino and they were like, I was like, I don't have money for this shit. They're like, here, have $100. I'm like, and I keep the $100. Like, no, play something, play something. So like, yeah, that was the last time I was at a casino. Did I lose it all? I was up like $300 at one point. And then it was gone. And then we ate lunch. And then had to intervene before one of my aunts decided to bet more than she should. The most dissatisfying thing in the world. Like, I've only caught a channel a couple of times that have been, like, showing, like, people playing slots. Is that, like, a lot of these YouTubers who, like, do slots, like, they literally play, like, 3 times. And then they stop. And I get it. It's gambler's fallacy. Like, you do not get it. You are as likely to win on one machine as any other machine. It doesn't get more lucky if you play it for longer. But the thing is, wow. Nice. See, Night Darko, that's what I fucking should have done. I hope that we make it this time. It's true, but like the reason why I like them is because flashing lights and like if you get the little like some combo-y thing going and then it like makes little things go across the screen and they go and it plays little melodies. Like, I mean, how do you resist the flashy blinky, you know? There's a splash of wave of water and then, you know, Poseidon rises from the deep. And he, like, you know, swings his mighty trident across, and then, like, you know, everything lights up and lights up and lights up and lights up. Like, it's so cool. I can't fucking not enjoy that. Like, it makes the beeps and boops make happies. Yes, exactly. Which, of course, is the reason why it's a problem for so many people. But, like, if you're gonna put slot machines on YouTube, and you don't play it a bunch, just in case, just to see if it'll make a bleep and bloop at you. You like play 3 times, you're just sort of like, yeah, well, I don't like this one, and then move to the next one. I want to throw. I'm gonna throw my phone across the room. Like, at least try and get it to make a bleepy bloopy like 1 fucking time. Maybe. Like, if it doesn't go in like, I don't know, 20 goes, then like fuck it. But yeah. Usually they make a bleepy bloopy before that, because they want to keep you in the seat. But what really sucks is if you're... okay, if I was gonna make a slot machine, like, game, free to play, it doesn't have anything to do with real world gambling, like, not, oh shit, what's the name of that fucking game? Clover Pit. It's not like Clover Pit where you, like, sitting there And like, it's got some of that, but it's not enough. It's not enough of that. It's not just count up the stuff, it's the free rolls and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that the reason why, like, games that emulate slot machines don't do that shit is because I think that people don't want it. When that's literally the fucking point. Like, I can't tell you, like, there was this one called, like, Slots Bingo or something, so you could play slots to get bingo numbers, blah, blah, blah. It was stupid. But it didn't have the bleeps and bloops. It didn't have the free rolls, and it didn't have the win 7 free rolls, and then you get to see whether you win anything off the free rolls, which you don't. And, like, stuff like that. I mean, if you can win, the problem is that, like, it makes sense to me to count cards, but you're not allowed. So I don't know how to not count cards, so I can't fathom doing it without getting in trouble. You know what I mean? I don't know how, like, you're not supposed to, but, like, how do I avoid it? I would be doing it. I would literally be doing it anyway. like, you're not allowed to count cards. Okay, well, I've done it, and, what do I do now? Oh! Later, Stinson! That may have been spelt wrong. I didn't even get a translation off of Google for that, so...
I was chasing shadows, moving too fast. Didn't see the way our love couldn't last. Now I'm stuck replaying what I put you through. Every night I'm haunted by the thought of you. If you need my loving, call me and I'll step on through. Then we can talk all night long. If you want this loving, then call me and I'll drive to you. Then we can touch all night long. Call me and I'll come through.
Myself another bottle, I don't even check the price. Black jacket on me, looking cute, make sure she looking twice. I don't even wanna go out. It's still cold even when I'm out the house. She wanna play house, what you talking about? I wanna stay out, and I'm just talking out loud. Cigarette the wrong way round. Wake up and I'm upside down, yeah. Well, it's just the way it goes. She like her like glamorous and it's just the way it goes. Now we at the hotel, wanna take off her clothes. I'm hoping she won't tell cause I wanna lay low. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. I wanna lay low. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. She acts so nice to me, but I know her heart is froze. My chick's so righteous, but I know it's like she chose. Now we in the VIP, so don't you get too close. She wants a week for me, I'd take me.
Wow.
Uber, they relax. She called me, hit me up, I'm telling her bitch relax. Cause I'm throwing up to the sink right now. Wake up and I'm upside down. Well, it's just the way it goes. She like her look glamorous and it's just the way it goes. Now we at the hotel, wanna take off her clothes. I'm hoping she won't tell cause I wanna lay low. It's just the way it goes. Well, it's just the way it goes. She like her look glamorous and it's just the way it goes. Now we at the hotel, wanna take off her clothes. I'm hoping she won't tell cause I wanna lay low. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. I wanna lay low. It's just the way it goes. I thought you told me you would stay forever. I know I told you I'd change for the better. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. I wanna lay low. It's just the way it goes.
body wanna play. This is how we rave. Party every day. What you want me to say? I got that extra money on the runway. So hot all the way up into outer space. This is how we rave. Party every day. What you want me to say? I got that extra money on the runway. So hot all the way up into outer space. This is how we rave. Party every day. What you want me to say? I got that extra money on the runway. So hot all the way up into outer space. My body wanna play. This is how we rave. Party every day. What you want me to say? I got that extra money on the runway. Cash out, cash out, cash out on the runway. I got that extra money on the runway. Cash out, cashing out the money. I got that extra money. So hot all the way up into outer space. My body wanna play. This is how we rave. Party every day. What you want me to say? I got that extra money on the runway. So hot all the way up into outer space. This is how we rave. Party every day. What you want me to say? I got that extra money on the runway. So hot all the way up into outer space.
Hello, okay. Why no one watching? Oh, they probably are watching. They're just not talking. YouTube can't tell the difference between people who are watching quietly and people who are non-existent for some heckin' reason. Answer? Did I not? Nice. Actually, you're just observing? It's okay. How do I know? Because YouTube chat auto-translates. So I've got YouTube chat up when I see people typing in various languages. and it will translate it. Because, I mean, Google owns YouTube, so yeah, I guess they decided they put Google Translate on the chat. No, unfortunately. Make sad face.
Switching, no speed limit, chrome heart dripping, writing my wrongs, writing that picture, future so blurry.
Yep, I saw that. Like I said, I can see both chats. I have my combined chat on one part of the screen, and I've got YouTube chat on its own part of the screen. Yes, which I can bring up if somebody starts speaking in not English. Place we were outside, going at it all day till it's nighttime. Now I can't see straight, but it's alright. I'm doing things my way. I'm going about my I'm going in one way. I'm going down, I'm going down, I'm going. Driving, four-wheel driving, smoking at the house, I can feel the heat rising. Time spent wilding, need a psychiatrist. Your lies ain't a purse, baby, I am not buying it. Can't stop now. Got too much motion, you hide your emotion. I'm fully loaded, don't ever I am just a drop in the ocean. You sort of don't know where to act, baby. Need some money in the city where the bags are. Took her out of work and now she never going back to it. Said it feels better when you come and put your hands on it. Oh yeah, don't got no money so you spending mine. Back to LA and now we going out. Came from the back and now we in the fun. Still in the club and now you know we letting time fly. Can't stop, won't stop, hit the skyline. While everybody else flies, cause I'm down right. Keeping things on lock, I'm about mine. Sipping on the pool shots and time fly. Can't stay in one place, we the outside. Going at it all day till it's nighttime. Now I can't see straight, but it's alright. I'm doing things my way. Me leva pra longe, longe sem pensar. Teu toque me prende, faz meu mundo girar. No ritmo do vento, começo a levitar. Não sei se é destino, mas quero continuar. Tuas ondas batem no meu peito sem parar. Quando chega perto não sei nem respirar. Tua sombra dança no meu corpo devagar. A noite chama, vem comigo se soltar. Teu calor me muda, me deixa em febre. Quando vejo a luz em você, Thank you, Ethan.
o som me empurra, o tempo não mede. Só vem comigo antes que isso aconteça.
It's okay.
Teu sorriso corta tudo ao meu redor. Quando fico longe tudo perde o tom. No seu movimento perco direção, mas sigo firme, sigo tua vibração. Chama que eu vou te encontrar. Nem o céu consegue segurar. Se o mundo travar, deixa travar. Nosso ritmo ninguém vai parar.
True, true, true. To be fair, I probably could actually get to bed because I'm pretty sure that folks are now awake in the house. So I can actually go to sleep. Why is it so late at your place? Different time zone. I'm East Coast in Canada. Well, Eastern time zone. Alright, we got to 90%. I'm gonna go to bed. Asia built different. Time zones are like wonky, if I recall correctly. Like, they kind of are everywhere. The worst is when there's daylight savings, because like, fuck that shit. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. You're super awesome. I love you so much. You all take care of yourselves. For those of you who's on the YouTubes, feel free to like and subscribe. It's a really nice thing to do. And we will see you guys later. For those of you on Twitch, we will be raiding out. I'm just gonna send you guys on off. Go enjoy some more content elsewhere. Let's see who's online. Hot Sauce rating me and then like fucking going back and playing more fucking backpack pedals. Fucking addict. We will see you guys later. Y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all have a good night. Bye now.